Economy Marketing Group, our holding company that owns numerous divisions designed to grow and prosper in the new economy. Our founder, Larry Kozy, started the business in 1982 with his first retail location, which is still in business today. Larry used the 80s to learn the mattress and furniture business, and it wasn't until 1989 that the concept of working by appointment and breaking away from the traditional retail location mindset was born. It was field tested and perfected over the coming years, but Larry had a passion of sharing this success that he had in the industry with family and friends, but it wasn't until 2012 that Ideal Furniture started expanding nationally. Since that time, we've put over 1,000 individual entrepreneurs in the mattress and furniture industry, and we're just getting started. Our successful business model would not be possible if it weren't for the infrastructure and support to help our network partners. And that's largely in part to our CFO of Ideal Furniture and president of Kozy Furniture, Jeff Rubenstein. We've put a lot of entrepreneurs in the mattress and furniture business, and it's not cookie cutter. And what I mean by that is we have some that are working out of a warehouse, some working out of flex space. Most of these entrepreneurs are part-time. They work by appointment because they have full-time jobs. Some of them have another business or two. And there's some entrepreneurs that we have set up in a retail location. So it's not a one-size-fits-all. It really depends on the owner, how they see themselves in the business, and of course, how much is in the budget. But the question you have to ask yourself is, why are we different? Why does our business model work in the new economy? Well, today everybody wants quality, everybody wants value, but everybody wants the best price, right? There's no difference when it comes to mattresses or furniture. The only difference is you're able to deliver on that. As a distribution center, you're able to undercut the traditional retail stores and more importantly, make as much profit as they do. We call this selling factory direct to the public. This is a very strong stream of income that you can participate in as a distribution center. But you have to ask yourself the question, do you know what the markup is when you walk into a mattress or furniture store? Well, the normal is what they call in the industry keystone, which is 100% up to 300% markup. But that includes the cost of retail rent, utility cost, advertising cost, employee cost, which certainly adds up, can get very expensive. Plus, they're not in the business to break even. They're in the business to make money. So stores will add an additional 50 to 70% profit above the cost. Hopefully that makes sense. Most of our owners don't pay traditional retail rent. They don't spend money on advertising. Now, they do a lot of advertising, they just don't pay for it. They use the best form of advertising today, which is free. They don't hire employees. Now, they do have salespeople that sell a lot of product, but they don't hire employees. So without this overhead, they're able to undercut these traditional brick and mortar corporate stores and chains and make as much profit as they do. Our owners look to make 50 to 70% profit on everything they sell. And on top of that, you're part of a national network of owners. There's power in numbers. With our own national name brand mattress line called PerfectDreamer, corporate does not spend the dime on advertising, and we're able to pass that savings along to our owners in the form of low wholesale pricing, and in turn, you can pass it on to your customers. You're going to be about 30% below the national chains or the national name brands. Let's talk about another way to make money, and that's to support a network of salespeople. We call them big ticket brokers. This is your sales force because we don't hire employees. Most of your big ticket brokers will work from home. They don't have any inventory or any shipping and receiving to deal with, and they can sell mattresses and furniture for you and make a great commission. And you make a profit on everything they sell. So once we have a distribution center in place, we aggressively start recruiting your sales team. This is not network marketing. It's not multi-level marketing. This is giving someone an opportunity to make a phenomenal income. So every item they sell, you make a profit. Now, whether you're in a warehouse, retail location, flex space, we set you up with a total turnkey operation. This is everything you need to own and operate your business. You get the complete step-by-step instructions to start earning real money in just a few days. This isn't something that takes months to happen. You instantly get set up with the manufacturers that supply the product lines. You get the business cards, the sizzle cards, marketing system, virtual office, online training, videos, audios, tutorials, a turnkey ready-to-go website that has the entire product line. You have all the catalogs, even down to the receipt books. So now you get to hear from some of our network partners and what they're saying.
I've been a firefighter for 20-some years. I've got 7 years to go before I retire, and 15 months ago I was looking for an investment opportunity and found Ideal Furniture. Spoke with John Bellevue and Larry Kozy countless times over about a 3.5-week period where I did my due diligence to find any possible dirt I could find on this company. A company that's around since 1982 has got to have some blemish somewhere. I was not able to find anything. As a business owner, in the past, that raises more flags for me than it does not. So I called upon other Ideal Furniture owners, other regional market developers throughout the country, and everybody had the same response. John and Larry, true to their word, no smoke and mirrors, and no BS. If they tell you they're going to do something for you, they do it. If they need to find an answer for you, they get back to you with an answer. My experience over the last 15 months with New Economy Marketing Group, Ideal Furniture, and PerfectDreamer Sleep Shops has been absolutely phenomenal. When we started up as a regional market developer, we had 0 distribution or retail stores in the Carolinas. We now have 7 locations that are doing pretty well. For those of you that are sitting on the fence and are waiting for the right time to pull the plug to get involved with Ideal Furniture, PerfectDreamer Sleep Shops, and the New Economy Marketing Group, wait no longer. Now is an exciting time to get involved.
I'm Joshua Qualls, with my wife Ashley Qualls. We are from Southern Illinois. My wife is in the healthcare field. I'm in the sales field as a door-to-door salesman. We come across Ideal Furniture late in 2015. We have been several business over the years, and I said, there's got to be an opportunity out there that has the product that people want, that has the product that people need, and a company that delivers their promises and care about the people that are in their company. And Ideal Furniture is that company. I am so impressed with how the company has grown in the limited time we have been involved with them. The quality of the leadership in the company, the concern they are for the people that have joined the company. When we got into this company, word of mouth got out. We're in a town of about 2,300 people. Word of mouth had got out. We were in the furniture business. We sold $6,200 in one day to one person, simply because somebody told them we was in the furniture business, and we wasn't even open yet. We had a few mattresses we had got in that I was selling, in the beginning until I remodeled my building. If you've ever come across an opportunity that you need to get a hold of, Ideal Furniture is the opportunity.
Well, I had 3 goals when I signed on with Ideal Furniture a little over 3 years ago. And goal number 1 was to pay off my initial investment in the company, which we did rather quickly. The second goal was to own my inventory without a loan, all free and clear, which we've done numerous times, but you keep adding on to inventory. Have very little debt on any inventory. And third was to be able to generate enough income after all of that to be able to create or get us into a better house that we've been looking for. And we did all that in 3 years. And really doing it part-time. I've got a full-time insurance agency, so I do Ideal Furniture and PerfectDreamer Sleep Shop kind of part-time. And I have employed 4 people to help me with all of this work, and still been able to accomplish all that. And just that view that I sent you the picture of was sitting out on the back deck. It was kind of the culmination of 3 years of hard work and believing in this company. And they delivered on that all the way to the point where I'm sitting on my back deck looking out over a private pond where all our neighbors live on. And even accomplished one greater thing. I didn't tell you about this, but we've got Kristen's son enrolled in private school now because of Ideal Furniture and PerfectDreamer. So, and I'm not even putting full time into this. I'm afraid of what I would do if I worked full time, John, in this business. But I wanted to thank you and Larry and everybody involved. I got to tell you, your efforts come back rewarded tenfold. Just stay the course. Find what works for you. And there's many different ways to do this. I'm just one of them, half a dozen, 10 different ways to be able to accomplish what you're doing, from big to small.
Hi, my name is Dan, and my wife and I own and operate a PerfectDreamer store in Redding, California. For the past 12 years or so, I had a corporate job selling to some of the largest companies in the U.S. I was working 60, 70, 80 hours a week, traveling hundreds of thousands of miles a year and gone 3 to 4 nights a week. By 2015, I had just decided enough was enough and quit my job. I began searching for a new business opportunity and found Ideal Furniture on the BizBuySell website on the internet. I did my due diligence, researched Ideal Furniture, open. We did nothing but advertise on Craigslist, and we did over $10,000. So we were real excited about that. And then in our second month, we had a grand opening sale. And the first Saturday of the sale, we were open for 6 hours, and we sold 17 mattresses. And at that point, we were really excited. And we ended up selling 38 or 39 sets the week that we had our grand opening sale. Business has been great this summer, and we're actually now going to expand and going to start selling furniture from Ideal. Before we were just selling mattresses and beds, but we're definitely expanding. We're super excited about the future with Ideal and PerfectDreamer and the direction that they're headed. Without a doubt, the best business decision I ever made, and I wouldn't change a thing.
Hi, my name's Tim Alawat, and I'm in Winchester, Virginia. I got into Ideal Furniture over a year ago, and after being very successful in the furniture business, I was a sales manager for over 17 years at a very successful furniture business, but never had time for family. Now I'm working my own hours, and the best part is I'm selling quality merchandise at low discount prices. It's a win-win. I feel that like the customer can save a lot of money, and at the same time I can make a comfortable living. I will be happy to share my story with anyone that might be interested if you'd like to contact me. And I'd like to thank John and Larry for helping me get started in the business.
Well, I guess for us, we currently have a business right now that where we clean and maintain foreclosed properties for the banks, and that business over the last 2 years, I guess, has really slowed down quite a bit. So my wife and I were kind of looking for other opportunities, and we've came across a lot of things. Some things looked really good, and when we looked into them a little more in depth, they weren't exactly, as advertised. And so when we came across Ideal Furniture, I did, we've been looking everywhere, and we actually found Ideal Furniture on Craigslist. And so we responded to an ad, and John called us, and this was, I guess over the course of the last 3 or 4 weeks, and we really liked what John had to say about the company. I called a few of the owners across the country, and everybody that we spoke with had just nothing good things to say about the company. And so we thought, so again, this could be what we're looking for. And so we filled out all the paperwork, all the contracting a couple of weeks back, and so far the onboarding has been pretty smooth. John's been really good about keeping us in touch with everything as far as the onboarding, and so we're really excited about growing with a company that has a lot of the same philosophies I do. So we're just really excited.
Hi, my name is Jake Edmark, and I wanted to tell you all a little bit about my experience with Ideal Furniture. First of all, I haven't been in the furniture business or owned any business before Ideal Furniture. I've been working in the corporate environment for about 10 years, and that's what I went to school for IT type work. How I came across Ideal Furniture was I was researching many different types of lower cost startup franchises. What drew me to Ideal Furniture was that there was no extra franchise fees that you had to pay on your total sales or every month. There was just a single buying cost, and it allows you to run the company the way that you want to run it. So that really attracted me to Ideal Furniture, and after working with John Bellevue and the rest of the team, I found out quickly that this was something for me, and I really wanted to get involved in it. I liked the way the company was growing. I liked all the different stores that I was seeing popping up. I liked the reviews that I found online. And to be honest, I did hours and hours of research, and I couldn't find one bad thing about the owners, about Ideal Furniture, or any of the other businesses they've been involved in. So I knew that was a big plus when it comes to researching people that you want to work with, because these are people that are going to be your business partners. So I've been in business now for about 6 months. I started January 1st of 2016, and I started just in a storage unit, 15 by 45. And after I started posting my first ads, making my first inventory order, I made money my very first month, over $1,000. So I knew that was a good start. After a couple of successful months in a row, I was actually able to move from my storage unit to an actual retail space. So now I'm in a 1,200 square foot retail store, which is making money every single month. This year I've made more money than the previous month. And my biggest success story so far is that, one, I moved into a retail store within 4 months. I didn't think that was going to happen until 1 or 2 or 3 years down the road. And I also made my entire initial investment back within the first 6 months, which that was my goal that I had set for myself for the entire year. Another thing is that I'm also doing the business part-time alongside of my other job, so there was very little risk involved for me besides what I paid to put into it. But what I've really found is that you make the money that you put into it. If you're doing work, if you're working hard, if you're following the system that John and the Ideal Furniture team has provided, it does work. You will make money if you follow the system closely, and if you work hard, if you apply yourself, and if you're motivated. This is definitely a great investment vehicle for somebody that either wants to make extra money on the side, or somebody that's looking for a new career, looking to replace a full-time income.
Hi, my name is Kevin Kirkaby. About a year ago, I was looking for an opportunity to do something for myself work-wise. November of 2015, when I stumbled across a posting for Ideal Furniture and PerfectDreamer Sleep Shop. And I followed up on that, as well as a couple other opportunities that had intrigued me. But after comparing everything, and also with the prior experience I had with what didn't work several years ago, this is what made the most sense to me. It was a license fee, not a franchise fee. I didn't have to answer to anybody. I own the business free and clear. A mattress should cost any more than $500 to $1,200. We can certainly undercut our major retail competition because of what we've got as far as quality and price. When you look at the whole package, we've got a great ownership team in place, a great support system, a national trademark name brand. There's just so much opportunity to be had with this company, and it gives you a good feeling helping someone out and getting what they need. Couldn't find anything out there that could beat what was offered here for the price that was offered and the freedom that you have with being a licensee and not a franchisee.
What's so funny? One of the greatest things about Ideal Furniture is you work when you want to work. I'm at the grocery store this morning making mimosas. But I'm by appointment. I've got a distribution center, so people call me. I've got Craigslist posting going on as we speak. And when my phone rings, I show up. I let them test drive the mattresses, and we go from there.
The best thing about our business model, it's affordable to practically anyone that wants to get in this business. Most people can't spend $50,000 for a sandwich shop or millions on a burger shop. There's other franchises out there like janitorial services, window, carpet cleaning, where you're spending a large dollar amount to buy yourself a